Overton told me that as of right now, multiple schools have to make do with what they have, forcing him to teach in church lobbies and YMCA classrooms, and that he will be grateful for the new spaces to work in. William Soule, OU Nightly. When plans for the new Cross Housing Complex got underway, Annis saw the perfect opportunity to give students an even better food service experience. With money tight, GoFundMe allows students to reach out for help and to help each other. William Soule, OU Nightly. One of the strengths of this team in recent years has been their dominance on the road, having not lost a true road game in nearly 4 years, a trend that this year's team hopes to replicate. The Sooners will look to continue that success in their first true road test this year in Ames this Saturday. William Soule, OU Nightly Sports. In February, the city of Norman overwhelmingly passed a bond to benefit its schools, $186 million to tackle a variety of projects with a priority on safety improvements. Changes that for some had been a long time coming.
We shouldn't have to worry, does my school have a storm shelter? Is my school as safe as it can be? We want to make sure that those things are a no-brainer and that those things are set in stone.
16 schools are set to receive new storm shelters, with even more ramping up security measures. But it's not all doom and gloom, with a significant portion of the funding going to playgrounds, libraries, and the fine arts.
The bond is going to create just so many more possibilities for creating more opportunities for students as a whole. Fine arts specifically, having a music classroom, your own classroom, it makes the world of difference.
9 schools are scheduled to get new music classrooms, with 4 more getting fine arts improvements. As the state battles to keep its teachers around, community support like this is a step in the right direction.
It means the world to me, and it is why I am in Norman, because I'm originally from Texas, and I didn't know if I wanted to stay in Oklahoma. But being able to see the support Norman has and the community of music teachers specifically, I felt like this is the best it's going to get.
Overton told me that as of right now, multiple schools have to make do with what they have, forcing him to teach in church lobbies and YMCA classrooms, and that he will be grateful for the new spaces to work in. William Soule, OU Nightly. After the surprise loss to Iowa State in Norman last year, the Sooners are downplaying the revenge game in Ames this weekend.
No matter who you're playing. So, I mean, we have to go into this game with the same mindset that we went in FAU and UCLA.
You know, every game's important. They're all big. They're all personal. So to say we've been looking forward to Iowa State, we've been looking for them all. And so we're excited for the game this weekend, and we're excited to get to Ames and play on the road.
One of the strengths of this team in recent years has been their dominance on the road, having not lost a true road game in nearly 4 years, a trend that this year's team hopes to replicate.
We love playing on the road. Playing on the road's great. You know, it's awesome playing here and having, 89,000 people cheer you on, but it's a different feeling when you're on the road and everyone's booing you. I've been booed all my life and told I'm not good enough my whole life, and personally, that's just another aspect. There's nothing better than proving someone wrong and shutting someone up.
Last year, it was, my first year here, so it was an experience. It was crazy going to, other teams and hearing their fans. It was so fun to me. I actually love going away and playing in front of, other crowds.
The Sooners will look to continue that success in their first true road test this year in Ames this Saturday. William Soule, OU Nightly Sports. Thanks, Cal. It is the dream of every sports journalist to have the opportunity to cover a championship game, and with the dismal state of OU basketball, I had to go somewhere else in Norman to find some championship hoops. The Norman Heat squared off against the Jags in the Norman Optimist Club 5th grade boys championship on Tuesday. Coached by Kevin Henry, color analyst for the OU men's team, the Heat claimed their second straight title to cap off an undefeated season. I caught up with the winning team after the game to try and get an inside scoop on their winning mentality.
I tell you, it's been fun. It's been fun to coach not just my own, but a lot of these boys, because they're great friends and they work hard together, and they come in the gym and they learn basketball.
I like to win, but other than that, probably just playing the game. It's just really fun.
Who do you model your game after?
I'd say my sister, my dad, and my grandpa.
Who's your favorite player?
Me.
You're your own favorite player?
Yeah.
The Heat made sure I knew they planned on being back in the championship next year. Back to you, Cal. Sexual scandals arise An Empire actor continues to cause drama, and another Patriot finds himself in hot water. This is OU Nightly. Tomorrow, thousands of OU students will gather at the Sarkey's Fitness Center for a 12-hour dance marathon. Soonerthon benefits the Oklahoma Children's Hospital Foundation and Children's Miracle Network hospitals to help fund research and improve quality of care. The pledge to stand for 12 hours represents the hours of healthcare professionals stand during their shifts. Soonerthon broke records last year, raising over $1 million. While tomorrow is the big day, students have been working for months to try and make this year's Soonerthon just as successful.
So we've had fundraising days. We've had days that we're trying to get people to sign up more. We've had like logistics meetings. We've had dance practices and basically everything in between.
Soonerthon starts tomorrow at 10 in the morning. Rocktober baseball lives on as the Colorado Rockies upset the Chicago Cubs in the NL wildcard game on Tuesday. In what turned out to be the longest elimination game in baseball history, the Rockies took a early 1-0 lead thanks to a Nolan Arenado sac fly. The Cubs would tie it up in the 8th after the double by Javi Baez scored pinch runner Terrence Gore. But in the top of the 13th, an unexpected hero emerged as Colorado catcher Tony Walters knocked in the winning run to send Colorado to the NLDS for the first time since 2009. A very special edition of Whiner of the Week featuring both shades of that gaudy orange. Fans who tuned into the OSU-Texas game on Saturday were given a special treat as the Dumb and Dumber 3 trailer ran during the final moments of the game. Mike Gundy, ever the peacemaker, had his efforts thwarted by a crazed Tom Herman, who looked like he would have stepped into the ring with Gundy right then and there. They would go on to have a very peaceful conversation after the game about who wanted to host the Big 12 Championship watch party.